Lenny Kravitz is 60 years old. 60. But if you saw him shirtless, sprinting barefoot across the Bahamian beach or pushing iron under the Caribbean sun, you'd swear he was 35. His physique defies time. His vitality silences doubt. And while many whisper about genetics or celebrity privilege, the truth is more powerful: discipline, simplicity, and devotion to a lifestyle few dare to maintain. This video reveals the conditioning secrets behind his youth, and how I used them to completely rewire my aging body. We've been sold a lie. That aging is an inevitable decline, a slow surrender of strength, clarity, and energy. But what if that wasn't true? What if aging could be rewritten, reversed, even reimagined? Lenny Kravitz didn't stumble upon youth by accident. He forged it, day by day, meal by meal, rep by rep, and I'm here to show you exactly how you can do the same. No expensive supplements. No injections. Just real action. Because youth isn't luck. It's built. Aging isn't just a number, it's a cascade of physiological changes. Testosterone decreases by 1% per year after 30. Mitochondrial function declines, reducing cellular energy. Chronic low-grade inflammation, known as inflammaging, begins to degrade tissues, impair recovery, and age the brain. Skin loses collagen. Muscles atrophy. Joints stiffen. But here's the breakthrough: lifestyle can control nearly 80% of your aging process. According to the World Health Organization, up to 80% of premature aging is related to lifestyle, not genes. That means the way you eat, move, sleep, and think determines how old your body actually feels. Every habit you perform either accelerates aging or reverses it. Secret 1: Daily movement. Lenny Kravitz doesn't work out. He lives out movement. He treats his body like a sacred instrument, built to bend, lift, stretch, run. He doesn't go to the gym, his life is a gym. Gardening, surfing, hiking, dancing, carrying equipment, doing yard work, his lifestyle is functional training in motion. The science backs this. Regular moderate to intense physical activity reduces biological age by up to 9 years, as shown in a 2020 study published in Aging Cell. Movement activates muscle protein synthesis, strengthens the heart, enhances insulin sensitivity, improves mitochondrial density, and increases oxygen delivery to the brain. A sedentary person loses 3 to 5% of muscle mass every decade after 30. But daily movers defy that trend. For me, it started small: a walk before breakfast, a kettlebell in the afternoon. But soon, my energy surged, sleep deepened, and my body began shedding decades of stagnation. Motion is medicine. Secret 2: Fasted morning training. The first hour of your day is your edge. Lenny wakes up early, hydrates, and trains before eating. Fasted training doesn't just burn fat. It forces metabolic flexibility, boosts norepinephrine, and spikes growth hormone levels by up to 2,000%, according to a study from the European Journal of Endocrinology. It also triggers autophagy, the body's natural cellular cleanup process. A study from the journal Cell Metabolism found that training in a fasted state enhanced glucose regulation and mitochondrial biogenesis more effectively than fed-state training. And there's a mental edge: fasted movement builds grit. You start the day conquering comfort. Personally, fasted training unlocked mental clarity I hadn't felt in years. My cravings diminished, my mind sharpened, and my focus became laser-like. It's not just about fat burning, it's about forging discipline. Secret 3: Whole food nutrition. Forget diet fads. Lenny eats simply: fresh vegetables, wild fish, legumes, tropical fruits, roots, seeds. Nothing fried, packaged, or pumped with sugar. The blue zones, regions where people live past 100, follow similar principles. Whole food diets lower systemic inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, feed the gut microbiome, and preserve muscle integrity. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who consume minimally processed food have a 52% lower risk of metabolic syndrome. Another 2022 meta-analysis published in BMJ Nutrition found that replacing just 10% of daily calories from ultra-processed food with whole foods reduces all-cause mortality risk by 19%. When I eliminated processed foods, I reversed my prediabetes, lost visceral fat, and felt an energy surge so strong it shocked me. Clean food heals. Fake food harms. There's no middle ground. Secret 4, rest and rhythm. While others glamorize hustle culture, Lenny respects rest. Deep, undisturbed sleep. Nature-aligned rhythms. Recovery isn't optional. It's foundational. During sleep, your body releases repair hormones like melatonin, testosterone, and growth hormone, critical for cell repair, muscle regeneration, and brain detoxification. The glymphatic system, the brain's cleaning process, is 10 times more active during deep sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation, meanwhile, accelerates telomere shortening, the cellular clock of aging, and increases cortisol, which breaks down muscle and increases belly fat. I implemented blackout curtains, stopped screen use after 8 p.m., used magnesium glycinate and L-theanine, and began tracking deep sleep with an Oura ring. The result? Restorative sleep that rebuilt my hormonal foundation. I stopped waking up tired. My skin tightened. My mood stabilized. Aging reverses overnight, if you let it. Secret 5, environmental simplicity. Lenny lives close to nature, in a solar-powered trailer, surrounded by plants and ocean air. Why? Because your environment shapes your nervous system. Urban chaos overstimulates cortisol. Nature resets it. A Stanford University study showed that 90 minutes in nature reduces subgenual prefrontal cortex activity, the part of the brain linked to rumination and depression. Green environments improve vagal tone, reduce resting heart rate, and increase serotonin. I started by grounding barefoot in my yard, placing real plants in my home, using Himalayan salt lamps, and trading Netflix for sunsets. That simplicity cleared my mind and reduced digital fatigue. Noise levels dropped. Creativity returned. In silence, I rediscovered strength. Dr. Andrew Huberman emphasizes the role of early morning sunlight and physical movement in boosting dopamine, cortisol regulation, and circadian alignment. Dr. Rhonda Patrick cites cold exposure, heat therapy, and micronutrient optimization as keys to longevity. Dr. David Sinclair reveals how NAD+ precursors, intermittent fasting, and hormesis-based stressors activate sirtuins, enzymes linked to anti-aging and DNA repair. These protocols are not biohacks. They are blueprints. Lenny follows them. I follow them. And you can too. No clinic required. Just commitment. Here's the part they never teach you: aging backwards isn't expensive, it's effortful. And effort is free. What if your cells are waiting to be reawakened? What if your telomeres are responsive to how you breathe, move, eat, and rest? What if the real reason you feel older isn't your age, but your habits? Don't click away yet. I have one more life-altering principle coming next that ties it all together. And it may be the one that unlocks everything. When I changed my physiology, my psychology transformed. Confidence wasn't a mindset, it was a metabolic state. With balanced hormones, reduced inflammation, and restorative sleep, I became more decisive, calmer under pressure, and emotionally grounded. My resilience soared. My libido reignited. My relationships deepened. According to a 2019 review in The Lancet Psychiatry, physical activity reduces depression by 26%, anxiety by 21%, and improves executive function in older adults. Aging well isn't just physical, it's emotional mastery. Identity clarity. Brain coherence. I didn't just feel younger, I became a man my younger self would look up to. Bonus 1, Neuroprotective practices. Lenny's routines aren't just about the body, they're about brain health. He plays instruments daily. He creates music. This isn't leisure, it's neural training. Engaging in complex motor tasks and creative problem-solving preserves neuroplasticity. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that musicians over 60 had stronger memory, better processing speed, and more resilient gray matter than non-musicians. Similarly, intermittent fasting increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a compound critical for cognitive sharpness. I began playing the guitar, meditating with binaural beats, and reducing digital overload. In 2 weeks, I noticed deeper focus, improved recall, and reduced brain fog. If you want a younger body, start by rejuvenating your brain. Movement fuels energy, but creativity preserves identity. Bonus 2, Spiritual purpose. Lenny lives with mission. His music, his wellness, his solitude, they're spiritual practices. Aging without purpose is just survival. But when you live with intention, every action becomes sacred. A Harvard study showed that people with strong life purpose have lower cortisol, longer telomeres, better sleep, and 33% lower mortality risk. For me, purpose is the glue. It's why I train. Why I eat clean. Why I rest. I'm not chasing abs. I'm chasing alignment. Strength becomes a form of prayer. Consistency becomes devotion. And my health becomes a gift to those I love. Lenny Kravitz is proof that aging is a path, not a prison. Each day you have a choice: conform to decline or rise with discipline. You don't need a mansion in the Bahamas. You need courage, simplicity, and consistency. You need the willingness to show up, day after day. Start today. Walk outside. Eat clean. Sleep early. Breathe deeply. Train hard. Pray often. That's the formula. That's the future. If this video opened your mind, don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and share it with someone you care about. Subscribe for weekly strategies to stay strong, sharp, and ageless, because age is just data. And you? You're the architect of your own vitality.